doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Deborah and you are watching Simply Deborah. I hope and pray that you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you consider becoming a part of the family and go ahead and hitting that little red subscribe button right down below. I will so greatly appreciate it. And if you are returning, hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. I so greatly appreciate it. Guys, what is on your agenda for today? What are you doing today here in Chicago? It was beautiful. Yes, it was beautiful. Guys, the temperature was about 80. I want to say about 80. Really nice blue sky, just calm. It was really beautiful. Unfortunately, tomorrow we're supposed to be getting some rain though. I know, right? Not looking forward to that. No. But guys, I'm not gonna be on long. Just come on just to do a little chit chat, just to say hey and to see what was going on with you all. Nothing is going on with me too much. Nope, nothing that I can think of. Just getting ready for my trip, doing a little shopping for it. I was actually looking on Amazon at some little outfits, not outfits like that, but some swimsuits, I shall say, and debating if I'm gonna get them or not. But I've been looking at those, and I'm actually going to go to probably Walmart one day this week and see if I can find just some little t-shirts. Guys, that just reminded me, oh my god, we're already in the middle of the month and the 4th of July is like really close. Holy freaking cow, I just thought of that. I'm like, the 4th of July is like right around the corner, right? Oh my god, what are your plans? What are you doing for the 4th of July? Do you all have any plans? Unfortunately, I do not have any plans for the 4th of July. Nope. I probably go over my mom's house and hopefully she'll be barbecuing. Maybe if I make her a pound cake, she may barbecue. So we shall see. But yeah, so I don't really have any plans for the 4th of July. Nope, but getting ready for my trip. That is the only thing I see in my future right now is getting on that plane and taking off. I am just like so excited to be going somewhere. Yes, seems like it's like been forever since I have went somewhere. So guys, oh, remember yesterday? It was so funny when I told you that we had a neighbor on the block that, not really my neighbor, but a house on the block that was just really loud and rowdy and just obnoxious and just, yeah, all those things. So it was so funny because remember I was talking to you guys on yesterday and I was saying how I was going to be sitting on a porch and I was going to try to film, but unfortunately they came out and started making a lot of noise, so I came back in. Okay, so I came in, I did my video, edited it, or I was actually in the process of editing it, and the doorbell rang. So on our kitty corner we have a retired police lady, and she stayed there with her mom and I believe her girlfriend. So my doorbell rang and it was her. Hold on one moment, guys. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, babe?
What's up? Everything good?
Okay, so I was telling you guys, I was like, so the doorbell rang and I got up to open the door or look out to see who it was, and it was her. So I opened up the door. I was like, Debbie, hey, how are you? She was like, I'm fine. She was like, I was trying to catch you while you were out. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, I was like, I see she wanted to talk. So I was like, okay, let me step out. So I stepped out on the porch and she was like, yeah, so what do you think is going on with those people? I was like, I have not a clue. I'm not one to sit and just watch people because I have a life of my own. So I'm not trying to watch their every move. So I was like, I have no clue. So she was like, She was like, yeah, were you home the other night? I was like, yeah, they kind of woke me up. I said at about like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I said I didn't wake up Willie, which is my husband. I was like, because he was sleeping and he had to get up early to go to work. And I said, but I did hear them. I said, I heard them through my bathroom window. And I got up to see what was all the noise, and it was them. So I just politely got back in the bed and kind of covered my ears up and fell back up to sleep. So she was like, She was like, yeah. She was like, they're really getting to be really bad. She was like, and I don't know what they're doing. Do you think they're doing drugs over there? I was like, Debbie, I don't know what they're doing over there. I cannot tell you what they're doing over there. She was like, yeah, one of the girls, I wish I knew who she was, but she's driving that 300M Chrysler, and she always turned the corner and stare me down. And I was like, because she probably know that you're looking at her or that you're watching them. And she was like, yeah, and I'm going to say something too. I was like, well, go over there. So no, she was like, the car is not there yet. And I was like, oh, I said, but the people that were over there kept looking over at my house. And so I was like, well, they're looking over here at you. And she was like, yeah, she was like, Debbie, her name is Debbie, and she called me Debbie. But she was like, Debbie, she was like, I think I'm just going to probably, you know, I don't want to move to the suburbs, but you know, they're really not leaving me any choice. She was like, you know, I got a 90-year-old mom over here, and my mom is, you know, really nervous. I was out there washing my car, and my mom had to come stand out there and watch me wash my car. And I was like, oh my God. And she was like, yeah, I really think that she's probably gonna try to shoot my house up or something. I was like, they are not that crazy. They're not finna shoot your house up. And she was like, I was like, don't feel intimidated by them. I was like, you're grown just like they are. I was like, why don't you go over there and talk to them? So the girl that she said had always turned the corner and the 300M Chrysler had pulled up. And so she got out the car talking really loud, and they're Hispanic or Puerto Rican or something, but they were speaking another language. They wasn't speaking American. So she got out the car, her and her mom started talking really loud, and they were looking over here at my house, and I was just like, I say, she just pulled up, and I say, she is staring down over here. So she was like, yeah, she was like, I want to talk to her. I was like, well, go over there and talk to her. She just pulled up. She was like, I'm afraid. I think I may get beat up. She said, I think I may get beat up. Now, this is an ex-police officer, guys. She's a retired police officer, rather. She said, I've been carrying my gun on me all this week. She was like, I've been carrying my gun on me all this week. And she said, I'm really getting really nervous with them. And she was like, yeah, she was like, because Saturday night at 4 something in the morning, I wake up. She said, they out here with this loud music. She said, a guy drove up, started chasing them down the street. They started running. And she said, then the guy ran back to the car because I guess he realized how many it was in there, that it was a lot of them. And he pulled off really fast and turned the corner and went somewhere. She said they was about to tear the stop sign down. And I was like, I didn't hear and I didn't see any of this. So I can't say if you're telling the truth or not, but I did not hear or see this. So she was like, yeah, she was like, Dennis, which is another neighbor across the street from us, she was like, you know, he called the police on them and I called the police and the police never showed up. And I was like, okay, again, what do you want me to do, Debbie? So the girl, so the lady that was over here, she was like, well, I was like, well, don't feel intimidated by them. I said, you're grown just like them. I said, they're not going to do anything to you. I said, they're just a bunch of kids and, you know, I don't know what's going on with them. But again, I don't try to figure out what's going on with them. The last time that they were over there, it was a house that was vacant next to them. And I pulled up on them because they kept going in the house. And I told them, I was like, yeah, I did. I told them, I was like, if I see you guys in that house, I will call the police on you. I was like, you have no reason to be in that house, none whatsoever. And they just looked at me like I was crazy, and I looked back at them like they were crazy. And I came on in the house, me and my daughter, and I was like, you can't be afraid of people. So she was like, yeah, she was like, but I don't know, they just put a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, okay, whatever. So she was getting ready to leave, and she was like, okay, Debbie. She was like, well, you know, it was nice talking to you. I was like, she was like, what do Will think about it? And that's my husband. I was like, what do you mean, what do he think about it? He don't think anything about it. He probably think the same thing you think about them. That they're obnoxious, that they're loud, that they're rude, have no respect for their neighbors. So she was like, So she was like, okay. She was like, well, Debbie, it was really nice talking to you. And I was like, yeah. I say, they keep looking over here at you. And she was like, her back was to them. They stay across the street, so I'm looking at her, at them, look at her. And so she walks off the steps, and she proceeds to walk like she was getting ready to go to her house. So the girl at that house came across the street, and she was like, can I talk to you? She was like, she was talking to me. She was talking to Debbie. She was like, can I talk to you for a second? And Debbie was like, sure, what's up? And she was like, yeah. She was like, the guy down the street told me that you're going around telling everybody that we're selling drugs here. And we're not selling drugs here. And Debbie was like, I never said that. She was like, I never said that. She was like, who told you that? She was like, the guy, she named his name. And she was like, the guy that lived down the street. Again, I don't know anybody on our block, guys. I've been over here for 11 years. I mind my own. I come and I go. And that's all the people see about me. So Debbie knew who she was talking about. She called out the guy's name, and she was like, Debbie looked back at me. She was like, Debbie, you know who this is? She was like, Debbie, do you know who this is? I was like, who, Debbie? She was like, this is the young girl that used to live in the house. This is her sister, the one whose sister who has 6 kids. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, her sister got the 6 kids. This is her sister. This was a little girl. This girl is now a big, a young lady. So I was like, okay, Debbie. So she was like, yeah, she said that I told the young guy down the street, or I'm going around the neighborhood telling everybody that they're selling drugs. I was like, well, you are. I was like, well, you are. But I didn't bust out like that. So she was like, yeah, she was like, I was just talking to Debbie up there. Was just talking about the neighborhood. She was like, was just talking about the neighborhood. And so the girl was like, yeah, well, you know, people coming back to me telling me that, you know, you're going around the neighborhood telling everybody that we're selling drugs in the neighborhood. And Debbie was like, I never said that. She was like, where is he? I want to go down to his house. She was like, where is he? I'm going to go down to his house. So she left. She was like, Debbie, do you believe this? I was like, yes. Oh, guys, that was so funny. So she go down, she leave, and she go down to the people's house. So I come back in the house at this point. I was like, you know what? And I just left my windows open. I finished, was still editing my video. And so I'm up here crying. It was so funny. But like I said, I came back in the house and I started editing. So I give it about maybe 10-15 minutes. My doorbell ring again, and it was Debbie. So I go back out there. She was like, yeah. She was like, I just talked to the mom. She was like, I was ringing the doorbell, Debbie, and knocking on the door. She said you could see them peeping through the blind. She was like, but it was like she didn't want to open up the door. You know, she's a police officer too. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about now. And she was like, her husband is the works with water management. And I was like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. She was like, yeah, her son. She said, so I tell her, hey, you know, your son's going around telling everybody I said that they're selling drugs at the neighborhood. The lady was like, my son ain't going around telling nobody that. So Debbie was like, I can't, there's no talking to her. She was like, I have to talk to the dad. She was like, you know, she's really, then she got off of them and got on her. Okay, you there? You back? Okay, so she was like, yeah, so, you know, there's no talking to her. You know, she's kind of real standoffish, and yeah, you know, I can't really talk to her. I have to talk to the dad. So I was like, okay, fine. So she was like, yeah, so I talked back to the girl, and I was like, I never told anybody that around the neighborhood. And she was like, you know, I was like, so what are they doing? She was like, yeah, she was like, they was just doing a video. She was like, they do YouTube. She was like, yeah. She was like, they just do YouTube. She was like, they're not doing anything. She was like, that's just harmless music. She was like, so I was like, I was just looking at her. I was like, Debbie, you are a mess. So she was like, yeah, she was like, I'm glad. She was like, glad I got that squared away. I fell out. I was like, oh my God. It was the funniest thing ever, guys. I was like, I'm the type of person that if I say something about anybody, I'm just that person that I will tell you. If I have a problem with you, I'm going to tell you I have a problem with you. If you approach me. Now, it's something, you know, if you're talking to whoever, family, friends, and what have you, about, you know, anything, you know, what goes on in the home, as my mom say, stays in the home. So if you're having a conversation with somebody, you know, that's outside the family, hey, do you. But if it comes back that person come back to me and said, well, you said that you said, I mean, they said that you said this, and if I said it, then I'm going to admit to it, because I'm not going to sit and ditch and dodge and hide or lie about me saying something. I'm a grown woman. So I was telling that to her. I was like, just be honest. I was like, if you have a problem with them, let them know. Tell them. The girl was like, I know we can be loud over here. And I was like, just tell them to tone it down some. I was like, if it's really getting on your nerves and really bothering you that bad, just tell them. So she was just like, yeah, well, that's okay. I got that squared away. I was like, oh my God. It was hilarious, guys. When I tell you, I was on my living room floor busting up laughing. OMG, I was laughing so hard. So that was like my highlight for yesterday. It was something else. I was just like, I don't believe this. So yeah, but that was it. Guys, I was just, and as I was talking, I was like, just a little pet peeve that I have. But have you ever been around, and I know this is off topic and has nothing to do with what I was just talking about, no, but have you ever, somebody around you sneezed and you say, God bless you, or bless you, and they don't say thank you, they just ignore the fact that, or that's, maybe they don't ignore it, but it seems like that they ignore it because they don't acknowledge the fact that you said bless you. So it annoys the heck out of me if someone sneezes and I say bless you and they don't say thank you. Are you like that? Is that a pet peeve that you have? I'm like, all it takes is a simple thank you. Don't ignore the fact that I said bless you. I know, where did that come from? Out of the blue, right? Yeah, it did. So guys, I just wanted to do a little chit chat with you guys. Nothing much. I just wanted to let you guys know what had happened yesterday, because it was so freaking funny. I was just like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, so I am going to go because I want to do some online shopping. I'm going to do a little online shopping, and I'm sure I'll be having a haul soon. Yes. I think I'm going to make some, not tonight, but maybe tomorrow, some butter cookies. I have a taste for some butter cookies. I've been wanting some butter cookies, my lunchroom butter cookies, like forever now. So I think I'm going to make those tomorrow. Maybe. If I'm not too tired when I get home, I shall see. But I really have a taste for some. I don't know. I may make a pound cake, or I may make some brownies. I have some brownies in there. I may make some brownies. Brownies sound really good with some nuts in them, don't it? Just thinking about it just got my mouth just watering all of a sudden. What did you guys eat today for dinner? I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm just was sitting around thinking like, what the heck am I gonna eat for dinner? I don't know. I don't know what I have a taste for. I don't really have a taste for anything. But I know I need to eat something. So whatever it is, it will probably be very light. Maybe I'll make me a grilled cheese sandwich. Maybe I'll do that. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Make me a grilled cheese sandwich. And that would be enough for my tummy. So I guess that would be it, guys. Enough of me chit-chatting. I am getting ready to go look at Housewives of Beverly Hills. It is almost that time. I'm gonna tone down and get into my casual sleepwear, and I am going to make me a grilled cheese sandwich and ball up on my couch and watch that. How about that? And I guess I will go ahead and end this video, and I will talk to you all in my next one. If this is your first time here, again, welcome. I post videos 3 times a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And if you are returning, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified of any videos that I upload when I upload them. That is it. That is all. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything. Again, I post videos 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And I do post bonus videos throughout the other days. So yeah, but that is it. I do have a try-on lookbook coming to you soon. Yes, I'm excited about that. So you will be getting that really soon. And I have so many things going on this weekend. As I stated yesterday, I am going to an all-white party. I cannot wait to go. I'm just like really excited because I have not went out, or me and my husband have not been out in such a long time. So to be around other adults, it's just going to be fabulous. So I am so looking forward to that. Yes, he really needs a break. He needs to get away from life and just enjoy himself a little bit. He gets so stressed out about his job, and he wants to talk about it, and I don't like talking about it because if he's stressed out, he's gonna make me stressed out. So I'm just like, save it, put it in a box, throw it in a river, and get rid of it. I don't want any negativity coming this way because this girl ain't got time for it. No. But anyway, guys, so that will be it, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Tuesday, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Big hugs for everybody. Love you guys, and I will talk to you all soon. Always do something good for yourself. Don't forget, guys. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye bye.